big wave guy. You know what the fuck. 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 You know what the fuck.
What's good to the channel? Big Wave Guy made it. This boy Tate. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow my IG page at Big Wave Guy. Now, man, it's Saturday, so it's slow out here, man. It's slow out here in the YouTube streets, on the internet, period, man. So I guess we got a little bit of time to do a little Andrew Tate update. You feel me? I'm not a big Tate head or whatever, and I don't really talk about it much on this channel. But I do have a couple videos reacting to the current situation he facing, which is like trafficking, you know what I'm saying? We just say trafficking. And it's been so many pieces coming out on him. I mean, Vice did a whole documentary where they basically went behind the scenes into his life, which his brother was telling him was a bad idea from the jump. And it just seemed a little weird because, you know, Vice, it seemed like they wanted to get it behind the scenes, but it didn't really seem like they was trying to expose a lot about him until, you know, these charges actually was brought upon him and he was arrested in Romania. Then they dropped a documentary and it was just, it looked bad, man. It looked bad. That's all I'm gonna really say. It looked bad. It's really looking bad for Andrew Tate right now because girls on girls on girls are coming out about him and saying that, you know, he was basically a super predator out here in these streets, you know. So I just want to get a little update on Andrew Tate and read through this little article. This was by the BBC, so I'm guessing this must be, you know what I'm saying, pretty official. And, you know, I got to do my own research and my own Google searches to get to the bottom of what's really going on. Because when you're watching the internet and the YouTube, it's going to be mostly his fans on there talking about it. And, you know, fans like to talk about cases and things like that in the, what you call it, like a biased way, you feel me? So a lot of people gonna be making it seem like he probably gonna get out, or they'll make the whole situation seem like it's not what it really is. So y'all hit that like button, hit that sub button. We'll read to this article by ourselves and we'll get through it, you feel me? Let's get it. All right, it says, Andrew Tate, Romanian teens explain how he approached them on social media. The #1 trap and the #1 way you gonna get caught is sliding in the DMs of a teenager on social media trying to do a little bit of recruitment, because that's what this seems like it's alluding to. There go Andrew Tate right there with his bald head growing back, his brother. These niggas look really straight to be, you know what I'm saying, locked in the jail cell in America. Your ass ain't having no outfits on in trench coats like his brother got on, you feel me? Look at Shorty right here. I don't even know who she is, but she look nervous as hell, like she biting her nails, ready to tell on everybody. Accounts belonging to Andrew Tate Center, his brother on the right, seem to have used a standard formula to approach teenagers online. Teenagers, you feel me? Now, we did hear Andrew Tate say he like them young and impressionable, and that shit ain't looking good. You know, that saying right there didn't age well at all. Daria Gusa was 16 and still at school when she said she received a private message on Instagram from Andrew Tate, a high-profile influencer with almost 20 years older than her. I just read Romanian girl, and he put some flirty emoji. Daria told me, I was confused because I only had 200 followers and it was a private account. She is one of 2 teenagers who have described to the BBC how Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan approached them online, apparently using a standard formula. It was obvious we were high school girls, Daria said. We had high school in our bio and everything. I think he was just trying to find girls who were as innocent or naive as possible. And I just said that Andrew Tate stated that's the type of girls he like out of his own mouth. And, you know, reaching out to some random teenager with high school in their bio, only 200 followers, that lets you know, he going after a specific type of person, somebody with not a following, first of all, because, you know, he'll be getting exposed on a way bigger level. Somebody with 200 followers, it's not likely people gonna believe what they saying when they going up against somebody who's a giant in social media these days, especially. She showed us a screenshot of the message, which she never replied to, but she said some of her friends did. So this nigga hitting up the whole friend group. Romanian girl, July 4th, 2020. Daria, who's now at university in the UK, is the daughter of a prominent Romanian politician. She feels able to speak out publicly when others have refused to go on the record. Now, girl, if your daddy is a Romanian politician, you should have been had this nigga locked up. Because if you would have went to the police, well, you couldn't go to the police. You couldn't go to the police because let's just keep it real. It's not illegal to message somebody, you know what I'm saying, unless you messaging in, you know, a predatory way. But he just said, what, Romanian girl with a strawberry? It's nothing illegal about that. A little creepy. It is definitely creepy being that she's 16 and he like 36 at the time. But hey, the Tate brothers are currently in 30-day custody in Romania while police investigate allegations of and trafficking, which both men deny. In the video posted online, Andrew Tate appears to instruct others on how to approach women on social media. Yeah, this dude had whole courses basically telling you how to slide in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he had whole courses telling you how to manipulate females and get them to, you know what I'm saying, start your webcam business with you to make you rich, teaching you how to skim money off the top and make them, it's crazy, man. Like, this nigga is gonna prosecute himself with all the things that he said on video. In my experience, what raises intrigue and inspires them to respond is, I asked them where they are, he says in the recording. This is something Andrew Tate says. Sometimes for intrigue, I'll put a completely pointless emoji on the end, some cherries or an orange or a strawberry. I seen this video. This came straight out of this nigga mouth. Since sharing her experience, Daria says many young men have accused her of lying. Even guys that I used to know from high school are calling me a liar for saying I once received a message from Andrew Tate, she told me. But they don't find anything strange about all the other allegations. Now imagine some people you know in real life went to high school with defending a nigga on the internet that they never met in their life because he's a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me. That's crazy to me, and that just show you the sheep mentality. A lot of people that be in these comments, you know, just praising Andrew Tate like he's Jesus Christ. That's crazy to me, y'all. Y'all don't even look up to y'all own daddies and star athletes like that. Y'all looking up to a kickboxer who, let's be honest, we never heard of this nigga in the United States as a kickboxer or MMA fighter or nothing. And y'all looking up to that as an idol because he say a lot of crazy shit that psychopathic losers want to say, but they too scared to say. That's crazy. This is a big problem, she told me. Hold up. She says many men her age idolize Andrew Tate, who is 36. This is a big problem because we can't wake up in 20 years with 2 million Andrew Tates. Now, I don't agree with that. Nah. If motherfuckers getting influenced to become just like him, I mean, damn, I would hope people would take the most positive part of his message about bettering themselves overall and run with that, because let's just be honest, every man out here ain't gonna be able to do what Andrew Tate did, whether he's trying to teach him how to do it or not. The losers who really paying to learn, most of them not gonna ever be able to live like Andrew Tate, because first of all, they ain't gonna have the balls to live like that. They ain't gonna have the balls to be out here committing crimes and getting rich off of it and basically bragging about it. He would have been better staying off the internet with it. Let me see. And publicity for his online courses in manipulating and exploiting women, Andrew Tate said, I've been running a webcam studio for over a decade. Over 50% of my employees were actually my girlfriends at the time. And of all my girlfriends, none were in the adult entertainment industry before they met me. So he basically get girlfriends, manipulate the fuck out of them, fuck them real good, make them, get them, fly them way to fucking Romania, you know what I'm saying, where they on the other side of the world, probably don't know where they at, don't know the language. Then he just trap them, man. He make them fall in love, tell them what they want to hear. Next thing you know, he come with this goddamn get rich quick scheme that he already got going on, so it's already up and running. So when a chick out there by herself, she probably scared, lonely, don't know what to do, thinking she in love with this crazy ass dude, she gonna cave in, bro. He knows this is why he fucking teaching it to y'all. But let's see how many other people do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And avoid what he's trying to avoid right now, and he wasn't able to avoid successfully. He describes his job as to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, get her to fall in love with me, to where she do anything to put, and then get on the webcam so she can become rich, so we can become rich together. He previously said he would never date a woman over 25. This nigga 36 years old. That's weird as hell. Gabriella, not her real name, was 17 when she was contacted on social media by Andrew Tate's brother Tristan, though she later pretended she was 19. So let's just be real, like a lot of young chicks, they'll put themselves in this situation, not on purpose though. You know what I'm saying? They'll go along with some shit, not knowing what it's gonna lead to, and not knowing actually what's happening to them, not knowing that they really being victimized and manipulated. They think they just doing something for somebody they love, and the other nigga on the person on the other side of it, Andrew Tate, is cold-hearted than a mug. You feel me? And at least this is the narrative that the media is painting. You feel me? Now I know media can be bogus, and a lot of sites and news sites, they lean towards this way or towards this way. None of them are really ever just completely unbiased, but I just can't ignore the allegations. You feel me? I can't ignore the allegations like the rest of the internet and his fan base is doing. Like, y'all jumping out the window defending it. At least wait to see what's gonna happen, because this seemed like a whole bunch of evidence, and if this the evidence that they giving to the public, imagine what they got that they not showing us at all. It must be very, very incriminating and very damning. And they keep extending his sentence longer and longer until he have to go to trial. They already took all his cars and everything. So it's not looking good for the boy Andrew Tate, man. This big wave got made. This boy Tate. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Till next time, we out of here.
Sirloin and asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave God like excellence. I speak the truth like it's Exodus. Ex a bitch before Xmas, then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid. I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence. I could kill him with a